that men and women should have equal rights and opportunities. It is the theory of the political, economic, and social equality of the sexes. If you are a feminist, you believe women should be treated the same as men, not because we are better, but because we are human. Gender inequality affects men and women all over the world, and it affects us right here as well. Emma Watson said in her UN speech on gender equality, fighting for women's rights has far too often become synonymous with man-hating. If there's one thing I know for certain, it is that this needs to stop. Feminism is for both sexes. It is for boys and men. Since we were born, we have had gender stereotypes put on us. How many of you have been told to be a real man? Toughen up, man up, be a man, grow some balls, stop acting like a girl. You're constantly being told that you aren't living up to the world standards of what a real man should be. And you're constantly using stop acting like a girl as an insult. Use words about the female body to insult someone and to display weakness, and use words about the male body to display strength and power. Society has taught us that men are not allowed to show weakness, and they are not allowed to be vulnerable. They must always be strong, and they must keep their emotions hidden. Why can't men be vulnerable? Why can't men have the freedom to express their feelings? Why do men always have to be strong and aggressive? When men are free, things will change for women. Feminism is for girls and women. Why do girls need to be soft, quiet, and submissive? Why are we seen as less than a man, weaker than a man? Why can't we be assertive and powerful without being called bossy or unattractive? In a song that came out last year, which I'm sure some of you have heard, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie said, "We teach girls to shrink themselves, to make themselves smaller. We say to girls, you can have ambition, but not too much. You should aim to be successful, but not too successful. Otherwise, you will threaten the man. Because I am female, I am expected to aspire to marriage. I am expected to make my life choices, always keeping in mind that marriage is the most important. Now, marriage can be a source of joy and love and mutual support, but why do we teach girls to aspire to marriage when we don't teach boys the same? We raise girls to see each other as competitors, not for jobs or for accomplishments, which I think can be a good thing, but for the attention of men. We teach girls that they cannot be sexual beings in the way that boys are. Feminist, a person who believes in the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes. Emma Watson said in a speech, if men don't have to be aggressive in order to be accepted, women won't feel compelled to be submissive. If men don't have to control, women won't have to be controlled. Both men and women should feel free to be sensitive. Both men and women should feel free to be strong. It is time that we all perceive gender on a spectrum, not as two opposing sets of ideals. Why is feminism important? Because your mothers, sisters, friends, loved ones, and daughters are still making 10 to 20 cents less than men are making in most jobs. Because they are women, they are expected to give up their career to raise a family. Because they are women, their jobs are less secure because of the fact they may leave to raise a family. Because if women choose not to have a family, they are frowned upon, as if their only purpose in life is giving birth. Women own around 17% of the seats in Congress, yet it still seems fair that the government is making decisions on what women can and cannot do with their bodies. At the rate we are going, it will take 500 years for representation to be equal in the United States government. Feminism is important because up until recently, the definition of rape was the carnal knowledge of a female forcibly and against her will. That means that many sexual assault cases, including the assault of men, weren't included in their annual crime report. We need feminism because girls are taught from a young age to dress a certain way so they don't distract boys. They are taught not to walk alone at night so a man doesn't harm them. Instead of teaching girls to change so they don't have to fear men, we should start teaching boys to respect women and see them as an equal, not someone that can be controlled. We need feminism because you hit like a girl, you run like a girl, stop acting like a girl are insults. Because being a girl or acting like a girl has become an insult. If you're hearing this and you think it's wrong and you think gender equality is right, you are a feminist. Feminism killed chivalry. Chivalry is about politeness and respect, not about subjugation. Women can be chivalrous too. I don't need feminism because I don't feel like I'm treated unfairly. Then help fight for the women who still don't have rights, the girls that are forced into marriage. Fight for the men and women that are discriminated for the way they choose to live. I don't need feminism because I love being a stay-at-home mom, and I don't need to neglect my family to work a corporate job. Feminism does not mean that women must work and do everything men have been doing in the past. It just means that we can. It means that women can work full-time and provide for their family while men stay at home if they want. Feminism is the advocating for women's rights, rising up to be equal with men, not more than men. It means we all have the choice between a family and a career, or we have the choice to choose both. Feminism means women have the right to choose what they do with their body without being hated. Women have the right to choose whom they marry. Women have the right to earn just as much as men, and we have earned the right to be considered for the same jobs as men. Men have the right to stay home with their children without being called weak or laughed at. Men have the right to express their feelings and to show vulnerability. The role of the father is just as important as the mother's, even though it is valued as less. We are all equal in society, and our gender does not decide who we can or cannot be. Feminism is important because it reminds us of this. I just have a quick video. Oh, way more nervous than I thought I would be. This video is kind of, oh, I have to push this. More about women empowerment, but I think it's really important for women to be empowered so that we, I don't know that we deserve to be treated the same, I guess. Do I need to turn up my sound on here?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been told because you're a girl that you should not do something?
Yes. All the time. All the time. It's a constant. People think that girls are supposed to be all happy and la-di-da, you know?
Be kind of traditional, like don't do something too challenging.
I can't really, rescue anybody. It's always, the boys who rescue the girls in the stories.
I want you to go grab one of those boxes over there. This represents your limitation. So I'd like you to write on each one of the things that you said.
I started holding back and not trying things out as much, and just it limited who I was.
I quit trumpet. I quit basketball. I quit wrestling. I told myself that I should stop if I'm not good
And did you quit?
for a week.
And then what happened?
I proved them wrong by trying harder to get better.
I tried to behave what other people want me to behave, and then I found that was horrible. So I said, okay, no more.
What do you want to do with that box?
I really want to break this box or maybe explode it or something.
Kick him.
Go for it.
Wait, are you serious? I think that you need to keep going with whatever you love to do, and